Celebrating 25 years, more intimate is here on More 94. It's your morning after, and yours truly, Big L is in the building. Shout out to my boy Jerome, the player from the Himalaya, because that's what we're about to talk to you right now. He's going to be connecting with us to give us our sideline sport report. Good morning, Romy. What's good, my brother?
Hey, top of the morning, man. But yeah, good morning, Bahamas. This is Sideline Sports and Entertainment Bahamas. Turning stories from the sidelines and the headlines here only on 194.9 FM. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on this Money Making Monday. Gonna hop into our sport report. But yeah, we got a few items from the local side. Actually, our men's senior national basketball team, they actually played in the FIBA America qualifiers. They took on the U.S. on the first game. Not looking so good. Final score 99-59, and they actually play today against Mexico. So hopefully we can muster up a win there and come home with a win. Also, some other news. From some of our student athletes. Don't forget, Kai Jones is playing for the Texas Longhorns. They're in action today. Their game is at 12 o'clock. And also got to say shouts out to Miss Destiny Walker. Folks, if you don't know her, you need to get to know her. She's actually one of our female basketball student athletes playing now for Notre Dame. And yeah, she played on yesterday and she finished up with 24 points. Yeah, 24 points in her game. Also a rebound and 3 assists. So again, shouts out to Destiny, doing good in our final year there for the Fighting Irish. Also, lastly, from the local side, hey, gotta say, well, folks, if anybody who's basically interested in, if you're a sports enthusiast, an athlete, coach, referee, any type of sports fan, get ready for the last night. The Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture getting ready to put on their Sports View Talk series, basically a series of panel discussions, paving the way forward for sports to make a return back to the country and basically focusing on the new normal. I think tonight is actually the last session. You have the big power hitters such as the NSA, Bahamas Olympic Committee, the Special Olympics Committee. Also, the Ministry of Tourism is going to be involved. So here, all of the major players are going to be on that panel discussion tonight. We invite everybody. Just go ahead to the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture Facebook page, sign up and get registered, be a part of the conversation. And now, Big L, on to some international sports. I think we'll start it off with Saturday when the big boxing match between Roy Jones Jr. and Mike Tyson. So yeah, that was I don't know. Did you get a chance to see the fight? Did you watch the fight at all?
Yeah. I watched the fight. I watched it from beginning to end. It was good. You know, if you are a fan of boxing or if you understand boxing, then you know it wasn't like a complete like a wash. Like
right.
They were expecting a whole lot more. They were expecting a lot of slugs. It was not, but it wasn't a bad fight. You know what I mean? Roy did his thing. Compared to what he said, like you know, those hits were hard. Like those hits were coming in hard. So like if you watch it, you would understand like. That's a technique, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You keep your body close to what's not. That's a part of the game. So
yeah,
you can't say he did like it wasn't like a fair fight. I don't think it was a draw. I think Tyson won the fight. If you ask me,
yeah.
Threw more and he landed more. So I think that it was. I think it should have gone to Tyson, but I guess because it was an exhibition and they wanted to keep it. It's a draw.
Yeah.
That was my take on it. Now. Other than the Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. fight, the fight between Nate Robinson.
I know that's where he was gonna go.
Oh my goodness! Nate. Like,
yeah.
See, Nate really thought that he had a big fight in him. He really thought that he had it. He thought he was ready for that, but he wasn't ready for that.
Yeah, so social media and the memes, yeah, they were not nice to Nate Robinson at all. But I started to feel sorry for the guy, you know. But yeah, Nate, don't do it again. Yeah, I don't think he needed to try to do that again. No more, no mas. Now on this, we got some news from the NFL. Of course, this is big day in the NFL yesterday. I can't say enough about the scoreboard yesterday for the NFL, but I'll tell you what, let's go through it. I gotta say big up to the Chiefs though. There ain't no getting around it. Gotta say big up to the Chiefs. Let me pull up some of the scores from from yesterday. We got the Falcons demolishing the Raiders, 43-6 was the final score there. The Bills over the Chargers, 27-17. The Giants, they squeaked. I know you don't like that, big
I hated that. Hated that.
But yeah, and also we got it doesn't look good for Daniel Jones. It seems as though he may have a serious hamstring injury, so we'll keep up to date with that report. The Titans over the Colts, man. Big points, 45-26 from score there. Derrick Henry, yeah, beast. Three touchdowns in the first half. The Vikings squeaked by the Panthers, 28-27 was the final score there. Boy, I don't know what our Pats say, but I don't know how much longer Cam could be there. Yeah, but we squeaked by we squeaked by the Cardinals yesterday. I mean, something I can say something with the Pats, and I think Bill Belichick made reference to it. They're, as far as offensive weapons, as far as having weapons on a whole, their team is just depleted. They have very few of them. So I don't. But again, something to watch. Again, the final score in that game between the Cardinals, 20-17. Yeah, the Dolphins they get by the Jets, 20-3 was the final score there. Ryan Fitzmagic.
If they did lose against the Jets, all the winning they do this season would get washed away.
Yeah.
All of it in the season would get washed away because you're supposed to let a winless team beat you.
Yeah, but something is going to be interesting to see what this offseason brings for the Dolphins. I don't think Ryan Fitzpatrick is going to stay in Miami. I don't think he likes I think he wants his own team. He wants to be sure, like, hey, I'm going to be the backup or I'm going to be the starter. I don't blame him, but yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what they do with in the offseason. The Browns over the Jaguars, 27-25. The Saints blow out the Broncos, 31-3 was the final score there, and the 49ers over the Rams. That was a surprise. I don't know if I call it a surprise, but 23-20 final score there. The big game we were talking about yesterday, man. Tampa Bay Bucks taking on the Kansas City Chiefs, 27-24 was the final score there. So many interesting notes in that game. Tyreek Hill, Patrick Mahomes. Tyreek Hill set a record for 200, I think, most receiving yards, or the first receiver to ever get 260 yards and 3 touchdowns in the game. So, yeah, like I said, he was definitely on fire. As far as Patrick Mahomes yesterday, 462 yards on total, 3 touchdowns. Tom Brady, still a GOAT, 345 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. So, it wasn't too bad, but yeah, those, I think, definitely. Let me start making excuses for Tom. Ain't no way they was gonna beat them. They was gonna beat the Chiefs yesterday.
I mean, I could be wrong. But I think this season, Tom Brady is throwing a whole lot more interceptions than he's known for throwing. Like on average, like he's been putting up way more interceptions than we know him to throw.
Yeah.
I don't know why. And he actually has like a good like receiving line. Like I don't know.
So I definitely noticed it when I was looking at the stats. Completely out of character for Tom Brady throwing that much interceptions. But again, I think it's a new team not having that chemistry with these receivers. And don't forget now, a lot of the Tampa Bay receivers, they are just coming off injuries. So yeah, I think it still has a lot to do with chemistry. So we'll see. I think he improves on it if he goes another year. And then the late game last night, of course, was the Packers and the Bears, and the Cheeseheads coming out on top, 41-25 final score there. So there you have your wrap up for tonight. And tonight, well, this game keeps getting postponed. The Baltimore Ravens taking on the Steelers. That's actually going to be tomorrow night. So yeah, but as far as sports, that's a wrap. Definitely a good weekend. And Big L, all on you now, big bro.
All right, my brother, ladies and gentlemen, that is Jerome right there representing for Sideline Sports ENT. So what we can do is get right back into the party, more music, and of course, I'm going to check on VANN in a little bit to get our traffic report. So keep it out, talk to more. Entertainment is on More 94.